And hello there. Welcome back, everybody. We had
shit, I'm getting muffins. Hold
a
on.
little a little break in between.
Blueberries.
Yep. Other things
Wasn't
that
a
are
joke either. I went over to my counter and grabbed a muffin.
other things that are almost as important as blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins are the shit, I'll have you know.
I have to kind of address something here. Unfortunately, the last two recording sessions, I gotta apologize, obviously, but the last two recording sessions, unfortunately, I didn't realize we were operating under very low frame rate conditions. So, sorry about that. Hopefully now it's fixed. I'm pretty sure. What's going on in your vicinity? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What was that?
I have no idea, and I wasn't going to mention it in case it wasn't being heard. But, like,
it sounded...
it was one of those, I started talking and it picked up in the background things.
It sounded like the volcano in the distance had a pretty bad stomach ache or something.
Yeah, like a broken air raid siren going off.
Something like that. Well, who would want air raid sirens in a safe time like this? Am I right? Anyway, we're just gonna grab this
Virginia? Yeah.
Huge piece of
the real hotbed for targeting and shit.
Yeah, as an apology for...
Welcome tofu.
Yeah! Because they're vegetarian cannibals, you know? They gotta really take care of their bodies and shit.
You need protein. Oh, just eat beans. Fuck you.
Protein? Doesn't tofu have protein?
Barely.
That looks like a mask.
Anyway.
You're better off eating beans for protein, to be perfectly honest.
I'll just walk over here so he won't see me put this
Right. Very thoughtful, Guybrush. He's never gonna suspect a thing after the guy that just stood in front of him.
Ick.
Now looks like a giant piece of tofu.
I don't know if that's the most intuitive puzzle.
Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
Yeah, but it's close enough. I mean, close to the puzzle. The solution is close enough, so...
I suppose.
In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose. Free of all fat and trans fatty acids.
Really like the detail on this mannequin.
The one made of carrots and such.
Carrot skirt.
Carrot skirt, banana ribs, watermelon head, what appears to be orange eyes.
Corny legs.
You've been a wonderful audience, thank you, and good night.
So yeah. Again, sorry, consider this your sacrifice to the YouTube audience for not, you know, figuring this out.
Now we're gonna roast marshmallows.
Any further than, yeah. I mean, they gotta get something out of it too, right? But yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So, as an apology, I'm gonna tear this shit apart.
Chuck in
into the lactose intolerant.
Going right for it, huh?
Volcano
See,
God.
I guess I would try that, but it occurred to me that they would stop you if you tried to do that right in front of them.
They're distracted with their marshmallows, so.
I guess I would try it, but...
The divine dysentery! Run for your lives! One of the more impressive looking cutscenes, I'd say. And lo and behold, we got ourselves a barbecue. Isn't that nice?
It is really nice how this game, with its sort of simple, dedicated, hand-drawn 2D graphics, is light years more pleasing to look at than the fourth game, which is just fucking atrocious.
Oh, yeah. Although, at the time, you wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
I'd seen worse 3D graphics rendered games, but of course with the benefit of hindsight.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, that's not the case anymore. Anyway.
Yeah. It's not unlookable at or anything, and yes, that is a verb now.
Unat-lookable, please. Come on.
Of course. But it was a step backward in terms of graphical prowess.
In terms of fidelity, I think is the word. Because this graphic style is timeless, right? It's not
Pretty
really...
much.
I mean, you could upscale the graphics, you could...
yeah, but the 2D animation is very...
Yeah. It's great. It's
just great,
hand-drawn.
yeah.
Alright,
You're not going to beat it. But 3D will age and look kind of bad. We've reached what we can do with 2D at this point, so 2D looks great.
I was gonna say, at the time when I played Monkey Island 4...
My tips. Put it back.
Was it
But I was gonna
2004?
put a whole lot of
Monkey Island 4 was 2001.
So
No.
I'm gonna have to take it with me. And
Really?
It was pretty damn early. It might have been 2002, but I remember the PlayStation port
yeah.
was very early into its life.
You might be right. I don't know. I thought it was okay. Anyway, we got a tip jar now. And I wanted to pick up that mirror, but somehow I think you are not going to be able to do that.
Here. Did you just take my mirror?
Oh no.
Nope.
You're lying.
Well, you couldn't pick up... Well, there you go. You picked up the mirror.
Well,
He couldn't pick it up because he was drunk, and now he's sober, so... he notices it.
it's a blonde beard
Sheesh, what a
situation.
grouch.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay,
Guybrush is not good under pressure. You're lying, aren't you? Yes.
I've seen better pirates, let's say. So what we can do here is have ourselves a little snippety snap.
There, I've cut out the face.
Then we take a Z mirror. And wouldn't you see...
You just stole that mirror, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's right there. Look.
I find a slight problem with this solution.
I'm starting to look old.
It's from all that drinking.
I mean, he is a drunk.
Own business.
He's gonna be like, well, close enough. So
That
there we
is
go.
my face, I see.
We got ourselves a mirror. Now I'm a little bit at a loss of what to do next. I know we have a few more items to pick up, but I want to go through this door. And I know we can jimmy the lock somehow, but I don't think we have the item for it yet. Let's see here. Yeah, I can try the chisel, but it's not gonna work, I believe.
Yeah.
The door locked
This
with that.
and, I can't remember the exact name for it, but Silent Hill also
I don't
suffers
know.
from it. You're carrying items that would very clearly work in the scenario, but it's not letting you use the items.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really show you what's going on. Let's see, I want to go back in here to see if I've maybe missed something. Not really. This room will have some more significance later on, but yeah. I don't know, I think I'll just go around picking up the few items that are still strewn around. Maybe just check in with all the extra rooms that we might have missed something, but it's pretty much all I can think of right now. I know the overall thing. That's the cool thing about this. They kind of give you. Although maybe this tomb is open now.
It's locked.
No.
Well, what did we need the pot of melted cheese for?
Later some stuff happens
Oh,
with
okay.
that. Can't open this. Let's just put this back on track from where we came from, and this is a dead end. Can we give the dog something? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go back. I could initiate something else. Well, what we can do is go to the windmill and do the one puzzle that's still left there. I think that's all there is. Basically, you're just, oh wait, shit.
Yeah, windmill or lighthouse?
Oh wait, no. That's fine. That's fine. Windmill. Lighthouse comes later. We can still do the windmill stuff.
Use the umbrella. Oh, you're gonna like hook on to the. Okay.
Give ourselves a lift, and then we can take some sugar water that is conveniently set out to dry
It's full
out
of sugar
there.
water now.
I don't know why you would have this little balcony or whatever with just a lone barrel, but whatever.
Of sugar water, of all things. Like,
Yeah, well,
or rainwater, maybe, but where'd the sugar come from?
he says it's used for rum production.
Okay,
Pretty sure.
but you know, the logical thing to do would be find a way into the
Well, we're in there,
room.
then we went out.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
like
Don't question
unlocking
it.
the door would be where my brain goes to get to that barrel, not how can I ride this windmill up higher to the top.
It's broken.
Oh yeah, right. We have a mirror now, so we can repair the lighthouse. That's the thing.
Perfect.
I was doing something that I didn't even know needed doing. But yeah, we want to repair the lighthouse because we have to go to Skull
You got a
Island,
broken
remember?
Lighthouse.
We have to go to Skull Island because that's where the diamond is, right?
Well, yes. I was just saying, in general, you don't want a broken lighthouse. That's just bad news.
Well, that's true. Also, there's a bottle over here of shaving cream, I believe.
It's a bottle of Captain Nick's shaving soap with a cork in it. It must have
Right.
fallen from the barber's supplies when the ship wrecked.
And I
Okay.
think we need that cork, so we're just gonna eat it out. Which I think took me a pretty long time to figure out, but we got a cork now. And then when we use
Yeah,
the
I don't
cork
know.
with
That's
the pin,
not like that's again not the most intuitive thing.
we can then magnetize
Cool,
the
a cork with a
pin.
magnetic pin stuck in it.
Yeah,
Fine,
yeah, that's how
the
that
magnet.
works.
possibilities.
Making yourself a compass.
Exactly. Then we have this measuring cup.
It just sits there. I get the feeling I'm missing
Oh,
some key
yeah,
ingredient.
I'm skipping a little step here, but that's fine. So the last thing up here with our lovely pirate friends is the slippery, greasy hand lotion, not land lotion. So-
Why do you need this slippery, greasy hand lotion?
Well, let me educate you.
Please do.
Of course, Guybrush is immediately drawn to it, so there's a whole
Well,
dialogue tree devoted to it.
Hi, that's a big bottle
course.
of lotion you have there.
That's right, she be. And don't you be getting any ideas about stealing it. We are sure to be
big
using
bottle
it
of
as
lotion you
a
have there. Mind your own business.
climate can and will prematurely
Is that a
damage
come on?
your skin. 'Tis but one of the many hardships a pirate must face daily during this
Aye,
barbarous age.
calls the bottle
And
she.
if we pirates didn't carry
It's
hand
true.
lotion aboard all our ships, we'd probably die from the chafing.
Wow.
If I were doing a history report on pirates and I included that fact, I'd get an A+. We're talking guaranteed A+. And that A+ just might get you into the college of your choice. Think about it.
Man, LucasArts so desperately grasping for the educational for children staple. I don't think
I
so.
mean, to the best of my knowledge, you've graduated, and I graduate at like 3 months from now, so I think
Well-
they're a little late to the party on educating us and getting into the college of our choice.
I mean, games are timeless, right? We can give this game
yes. There's always little chitlins out there who will no doubt be grateful for that advice, but for you and I right now, the information isn't necessary.
We need to be
Well,
repairing the ship. She's leaking
to, and the thousands upon thousands of people who will no doubt watch this Let's
ship
Play.
supplies a tar.
Yeah, again, for plenty of people out there it'll be useful, but I'm speaking just you and I.
Sure.
But the fact is, unless we get us some tar or something like it,
There you
we're
go.
doomed to this island for good. Hey, I'd give you the whole bloomin' bottle of lotion if you could find me something to patch the ship.
So
we
he's
can be on
suggesting
our
you
way
need
home.
tar.
Yeah, so they need stuff to finish up.
Alright. So this already
Patching
clicked
the
in my
ship.
brain, but then he said we need tar or something like it, and boy, that hot, sticky, melted cheese isn't doing much of anything, is it?
You got this right on the money, Token. I'm proud of you.
Mm.
Yeah, but if you
There's a
hadn't
mindset that
already
never
done
leaves
that,
you once you start figuring out how these games work.
Exactly. It kind of rewires your brain a little bit.
A bit, yeah.
So I think now that we know this, we can go back to the mansion and just
Get a measuring
haul
cup
that
of cheese
thing.
or something.
No, no,
Oh,
we
just
can
haul the
haul
entire
the-
cauldron of it.
Yep.
That's got to be really hot, though.
I
Just
don't
gonna
know.
put that in our pants.
I think it requires like a small cutscene. I don't know. I don't remember. We're just gonna pick it up
I guess
though.
I'll just drag this down to Haggis.
Fair enough.
Here, Haggis. This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Nope.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should.
Just a
It's just
smash
cheap
jump
tar,
cut.
But with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad, go ahead and take it.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's almost comedic how they just left that. Like I would believe that they did that on purpose as a joke. I'll just drag this to
Maybe.
Haggis. Here you are, Haggis.
Or it's just like the guy
All
was
they
like,
needed was like a black screen that says one jump cut later.
yeah. Or the
One
guy was
trip to
like,
Haggis later.
should I still request that, extra cutscene of Guybrush dragging the thing, or maybe on the overworld map?
Well, I mean,
no, it's fine the way it is.
If you didn't know what to do and just went to pick it up, that would
It's Haggis's melted
that would be a
nacho
pretty
cheese.
good. You got pretty lucky because it just solved the puzzle for you, basically.
I think when you try to pick it up without talking to Haggis first, he says specifically,
Well, I mean, if you had talked to Haggis but then didn't know what to do,
Yeah.
you were just clicking on things hoping for an answer. Picking up that would have resulted in progress.
but again, it's kind of the only thing that would work
Was
in
enough
that
work,
capacity.
right?
Like, there's nothing else that
Pretty
could possibly
much.
be it.
Yeah.
But I think Guybrush would have said something like, "I wouldn't drag this thing around without a specific goal in mind or something, like a specific reason." So that's
All right. So you
why-
have lotion. What's the lotion for?
Well, we gotta get that
Right. I forgot
diamond
about
ring off of
Slippery,
Elaine.
greasy
So.
I forgot about this. Been a while.
Yep, we do have a girlfriend made of solid gold.
If I had a nickel for every one of
Fiancé.
those.
The cursed ring exploded.
And the curse string's gone. So that was a whole lot of nothing, but she's still cursed, unfortunately. In that case, we just we really have to find a new actual blood diamond from Blood Island.
Well, I mean, step one, check. We got the ring off her finger.
Yeah, that's I think good enough.
That's progress.
first step. So we have to still
She isn't
make this
broken.
compass. So in order to do that, we need something for
Yeah.
a compass to swim in.
Float in. I was just gonna say, why didn't you, take your measuring cup and scoop up some water?
Yep, that's exactly what I should have done.
Yeah.
And also, if you didn't know,
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, the lotion's for the compass, and I'm gonna be like, why wouldn't water work?
if you didn't know, the encyclopedia that we picked up from the snake's stomach, that was conveniently the volume for C,
I can only
has
make out
this
page 243.
one
A compass is a
page.
magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
that is not digested yet. So it tells
Let's
you how
take
to
a
make
look.
a compass in there.
Ah, all right, that's good.
Hey, neat. It points north.
There
Science
you
is
go.
fun when you know the secret.
What a fantastic little tidbit of information. Would you have known this, dear listener? I don't know.
Well, I mean, not everyone knows how to make a compass that way.
So I think
It
we
points
have to-
north.
No,
Always.
I know how to
points
initiate
north.
the next. I think. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, we have to make the lighthouse work first, and for that to happen, we need to go.
It seems like we'd need a light or something for that.
Yes, and why not?
Just a pinch of lava?
Nope, just take this. Oh, wait a second. I think. Hold
Lightning
on a second.
bugs?
I gotta remember. Yeah, it is the lightning bugs for sure.
Okay. The sugar
Well,
water. The bugs will be attracted to the
yes,
sugar, and then you
exactly.
put the lid on
Poked
it.
holes in it.
we have to put some holes into the lid so they can actually survive.
Then you'll need like the pick or scissors or
It's
something.
full of yummy, delicious sugar water.
Something like
That
that.
water sure tastes good.
Chisel, not the pick, yeah.
Ta-da! Glowing tip jar. Gonna take it, I think?
The fireflies will escape.
Oh, no. We gotta put a lid on it first.
They're
There we
trapped
go.
inside and glowing like
But yeah, obviously.
And they would have died if you... Oh, we already picked it up. They would have died if you hadn't poked the holes in it. So now...
But of course, no animals are harmed in the making of this game.
I mean, if you played it correctly, you know. Otherwise, it's your own fault.
No, naturally, he would have dumped them out and then they'd have flown away because they tricked him.
Okay, we got a working lighthouse now. What do you know? When we go to the
that's
beach
good.
now... I love that. Oh, it's so good. It is a very familiar figure that is made.
It appears to be
arrival.
Grim Reaper in a lifeboat eating a sandwich.
Yep. It's like an idle animation you can get sometimes. I love that it gave it to us right away.
Who are you?
I mean, credit to the guy. I like my sandwiches as much as anyone, but you know that's a bit ominous.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. Buddy, get
Now, the
it
Lost
and
Welshman
go.
doesn't sound very Welsh, does he?
I mean, it's probably like just it comes with the professionalism, you know. You don't want to have to keep having
Well, the
to,
Flying
having your
Dutchman is
customers
always Dutch.
customers ask you. Well, it's a. I don't think the Flying Dutchman speaks a lot.
Well, yes, but the idea was he is Dutch.
It's a ship, all right.
Yes, a Dutch ship.
Presumably, I don't know, but we want a little trip to Skull Island, please. So.
I'd like a ride out to Skull
Yeah,
Island,
sure,
please.
that's where we're going.
I will
This is way
never
easier than I
again
thought it would be.
dare that wretched fog without a compass. Once too often did I tempt fate. And just look what it did to my clothes. Just look at me. I'm soaked.
Well, you know, I just happen
He's
to
like a
have
stand-up
compass right
comedian, I
here.
think.
Then, poor
Thank
boy,
goodness we have a
I
compass.
will show you the way.
That is exactly
Rough seas and untold dangers
why I did all
await you
that.
on the mysterious Skull Island.
I'm not afraid.
You will be. You will be.
He actually does the Yoda impression. Oh, that's so great. Alrighty. What could it be? What do you think, Skull Island? It's right
I
there
imagine it'll be shaped like a skull.
in the distance.
Even
That's usually how this goes. Monkey Island is shaped like a monkey, after
The
all.
horror of this place.
Behold.
Steel your courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
Token cameo!
It doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck.
There's a-
It should be
Hey!
Well, you see, you gotta squint and
Mean.
sort of turn your head and... Ooh,
Is it a duck?
so scary.
I mean,
If
what?
you squint and turn your head, it looks like a
Also
bunny.
could be a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light?
I figured it was more of a pelican.
That's Smuggler's Cave. It's
Pelicans
run by
have
King Andre, the
more
greatest smuggler in
vertically,
the world.
like, elongated
Nefarious assistant, Kraft.
beaks.
But how do I get up there?
Yeah, when they're full. When they're not full,
Won't
it's
you be coming
perfectly
with me?
ordinary beak.
No, you must go alone.
It's like flabby and shit.
There will be someone there.
Anyway, they can tuck it in.
Warn you. Beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless as he is bold.
Yeah, while we're
Good luck.
arguing about...
It's a duck!
while we're arguing about...
Is this
you
why you
know.
wanted me to play the game with you?
Not really.
Yeah.
It just so happened that that just worked out beautifully, huh?
Well, that poor sad sack.
Yeah.
What's Mar doing in the game?
I don't know. I don't know who to compare that to. I wouldn't say Mar. He's got a weird mustache. But
That
anyway,
reminds me of Matt.
maybe. Yeah, while we were arguing about the anatomy of poultry creatures, apparently there is a smuggler here called King Andre. We're supposed to be
King Andre, yes.
very afraid and careful with him.
Yes,
so,
yes, the game predicted Dark Souls.
Andre.
Well, I guess
You'll
he's not a
see-
king, is
when
he?
you see him, you wouldn't make that comparison anyway. I think that's as good a place to stop as any. Well, this dude just looks like completely and utterly miserable.
I'm gonna name him Nathan.
Sure.
It is
we'll,
at least as accurate as the Nathan I created in The Sims.
we'll reveal his voice and character in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.
See you.